Hey everybody, it's Miss T from the Children's Library of the Plainfield Public Library. Thank you for stopping in for another STEM project. Today we're focusing on static electricity. Now, what I've used or am using today, we're going to do leaves. So that's our focus today, and we're doing tissue paper leaves. So as we know, now this is fall, right? And so what happens during fall? What's happening to the leaves? They're changing colors, absolutely, and they're also falling to the ground, right? So, in honor of fall and our falling leaves, we're going to make our leaves, see if we can make our leaves stand up. So, using static electricity. Now, what we'll need, what I'm using, and you can also use different objects. So, this is what I'm using, but you can also research and do different things and use various objects, such as you can use a balloon. I'm going to use a pool noodle, okay? And if you have like any wool sweater like I'm wearing, or if you have a blanket like this and it says polyester on the tag, that would work. Tissue paper, and that's cut into leaf shapes, which we have right here. And so on top of the leaves, I also put different bits of material so we can rub these too as well. And let's talk about static electricity, right? What is static electricity? Why is it called static electricity? Well, that's because it is a buildup of electrical charges on the surface of an object. So that's why objects, they'll either attract one another, means they'll come together, or they repel one another, means they'll back up from one another. And the reason why it's called static electricity is because the charges stay in one area for some time and they don't flow or move to a different area. Ah, so that's interesting, right? So that's why, too, also, static electricity by that shock, right? So if you're running like we used to do with just our socks on, and then you slide across the floor, then you try to shake hands with somebody and you're like, ouch. That's because you feel that energy transferring from hand to hand. And that's actually static electricity as well. So we're going to see if we can make our static electricity, if we can transfer it over here and see by charging up, well, by rubbing the pool noodle onto my sweater or onto any material. Want to give it a good shake like this. And it's called friction. And friction is when you rub one object against the other, and then we pass it over. Let's see if we can make our leaves move. There we go. One leaf. Then we'll also pass the material over. We'll see if we can make this one move. Ah. And see how that just attracts one another? And that's because of the buildup of charges on each object. Gets up a little bit. I'm going to see if I can raise this last leaf up. There it is. Now you can do this and use this for so many projects, right? And I use this, I cut mine out in the shape of leaves because it's fall and because our leaves are falling down off of the trees. I just wanted to see if we can do the opposite and make our leaves stand up. And if you know and can use and can make static electricity, it looks magical, but the magic is purely science. Okay? Well, thank you for dropping in and stopping by for another special STEM project, STEAM project. This is Miss T, once again from the Children's Library of the Plainfield Public Library. And until we meet again, wow, look at that. Be safe. So long for now. Leave you one more. There we go. The leaf says bye.